in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Melton, no good. Maxey against Halliburton. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Embiid against Turner. Fade away. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And Embiid is not shy now, always going to shoot it when he has space.
Here's Halliburton. 141 left to play here in the first. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Now here's Hield after the miss from Joel Embiid. Indiana moving it around. Fires for three, and Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night right there. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far tonight. Pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Embiid inside. Turner covering. Embiid, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Oubre pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Halliburton. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Maxey against Halliburton. Maxey looking it over. Over Halliburton. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Benedict Mathurin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Toppin in at the 4 slot. The 76ers trail by 5. If you know them well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference. Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Martin.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And finished off by Martin.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
One-on-one fast break. Maxey passes to Martin. He kicks it to Beverly. Here's Bamba. Good on the three-point shot. Bamba's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A long range from Bamba, really? Come on now. He's a new age center. A lot of these guys at 7 feet tall can shoot the 3, and he's one of them.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Harris comes in for Robert Covington. Oubre is checked in for Martin. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Patrick Beverly. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. Fields checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Halliburton.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
And the pass to Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Oubre pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now Oubre, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Pass to Maxey. Dishes to Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Good if it goes. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. On the team.
The previous play is under review.
Out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a...
Well, you appreciate their efficiency, finding their shots, then making them count. I will say, though, the defense they were facing...
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games... And that about wraps it up, and as the third quarter is about...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Hands it from downtown. Oubre's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
and hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Haliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, "I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy." Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Nesmith, the pass to Brown. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Rebound by the 76ers. Like in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Maxey passes to Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Nesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's the steal. Outside for Haliburton. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Harris. Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Maxey hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Hield kicks to Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Traps in the tray. Nesmith has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt pair for them, Haliburton and Brown. Nesmith is out there with Turner. And it's Hield in at the 3 slot. Here's Maxey after Indiana gets the 3. And here's Embiid. Five on the clock. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The lead is 2.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
On the wing, Melton. Back to Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Hield.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's sent back by Turner. The pass to Nesmith. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. That ties the game. And it's 13 points for Tyrese Haliburton.
Haliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And the 76ers call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Haliburton. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Haliburton. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Haliburton. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It's in!
Big-time shot by Haliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Now, here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And we know how dangerous Haliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth. Melton against Brown. Melton, no good. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Maxey, no good. So it's Indiana picking up the win. And they even their record in group play in this in-season tournament at 1-1.
And not much room for another loss if they hope to advance to the knockout round. So this win was critical.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents...